Hello everybody, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, so I'm not going to do my regular videos that I usually put up, but that actually gives me an opportunity to do a video that I've been meaning to do for the past couple weeks in regards to Terraria, which is that I'm really curious what you guys want to see for the next series, because we're getting really close to the end of Fargo's. We're playing through Fargo's soul mod right now on Eternity mode, if you did not know. And at this point, I'm just kind of like, you know, what am I going to do next? And I've put a poll out before, about a month and a half ago, and got, you know, pretty good responses of some things that we could be doing. But that was based on my limited knowledge of all of the different mods that there are. So I figured what we're going to do, there's going to be some rules to this, but what we're going to do is have you guys in the comments suggest to me a mod to play next. Now, here's the rules for this. First, it has to be in tmodloader 1.4. So it's not 1.3 stuff. It's got to be 1.4, which means it has to have been updated essentially with the latest tmodloader updates that come out at the beginning of each month. And then on top of that, you could only pick one. So it has to be something that has been updated, and it can only be one. You can't like give me a list of 5. The reason I'm doing this is because, well, obviously the 1.4 stuff, I just want to play modded 1.4. I don't want to go back to 1.3.5. And then, you know, with only having one, it means that you're really only giving me the one that you want to see. And then at the end, basically after the next week or two, I'm going to go through and get all of those recommendations together and figure out like what is one of the higher up ones and then decide from there. That doesn't mean that I will choose the one that got the most amount, right? Like if everybody says Calamity, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do a Calamity playthrough. But if there are you know, a significant amount of recommendations for one or another, it's going to go onto a poll. And then that poll will help determine what we're going to do after that. And the poll will go up on the community page, and I'll make sure you guys know when that will happen. So you can keep an eye out for it, especially if you're watching the Fargo Soul Mod series, because it'll be basically right at the end that poll will go up. And then we'll take a small break from Terraria for like 5 or 6 days, and then we'll start the new series. So that's kind of the plan right now. With that said, I have done Calamity twice now. So I've done a Calamity Rogue and a Calamity Mage playthrough. So even though that it can be one that if you want to see, we'll do a different class, maybe like melee or summoner, especially because it's a 1.4 now. That stuff was all 1.3.5. I don't think that one will win out unless there's some really big stuff for it. We'll see. So let me know if that is definitely one that you want, or if there's another one that you want in the meantime. I've also played through Thorium, but that was not 1.4. I don't believe that has been ported over to 1.4 yet. But there's a bunch of recommendations that I constantly get on all of these different videos that I put up. So it's nice to have a place to aggregate it and then point people to it, where, you know, if I get a recommendation on a video of, you know, what mod to do, then I could be like, put that in this other video. So that way I can aggregate all that data and then use that to best determine what we're going to do next. And if someone makes a recommendation that you like, make sure to upvote it, because that will help it rise to the top. These videos get a lot of comments, and yeah, I can go through them all and sort through them all. And I do read every single comment that gets put on a video, but it will make it easier to determine, you know, what everybody is kind of down for watching coming up here. There's a lot of mods out there, and there's a lot of 1.4 stuff. And you know, at the end of August, there's going to be even more, because starting in September, there's going to be a new stable update for tmodloader. And it seems to be the case that a lot of mod developers are porting over on the stable updates. So the 1st of September may have a bit more stuff. I mean, that's like less than 2 weeks out, but that's still more times than we'll need to finish the Fargo Soul Mod playthrough. So something to consider. With all of that being said, thank you guys for your suggestions. Thank you for watching, and we shall see you all next time.